That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. Ball 2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Pitch misses there, and it's a full count.
3-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swung on, belted. Robert going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now back, first baseman.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is downstairs. 1 out, bases empty. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
That swing is all about confidence, sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
Manzardo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Santana leads off first with 1 away. That's to third. Rojas fires to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. Guardians 4 and the White Sox nothing.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Softies in the winter, they ain't feeling you.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Bieber back to work. There's a strike. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Vaughn in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Guardians leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Santana. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Mike Tauchman. First pitch just misses.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And now 2 balls and a strike. That one pushed foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Naylor.
Just missed.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
In time to Vaughn. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Center fielder, number 2, Tyler Freeman.
Freeman measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone, 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping up for the Guardians,
Second baseman,
Gabriel Arias.
Arias.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Guardians fail to score, but they're in front 4-0. Back now at
Leading
Progressive Field.
Sox,
Matt
the
Theis
catcher,
comes
Matt
up to hit here.
Theis.
Outside low, 1-0.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Whoa.
That one misses, so a
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk.
Take it back.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed
Up
his
next for
spot.
Chicago,
Hitter didn't
the second
offer at it.
baseman,
Now he has
Lenny
somebody to worry about over at first.
Sosa.
So a man aboard. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's the strike.
No ball.
Theis
One
gets his
strike.
lead at first with nobody out. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On the ground, right side. Arias on to first, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the fifth. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio.
Rocchio.
And first offering is fouled off. Chop to third. Rojas handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan will hit next. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Check swing, called strike.
Count full.
Three-two. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. Tosses to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. And the batter now, Will Brennan. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive. Tachman makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 5. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Amaya.
Even on days when I get lost, I'm right where I wanna be. It's not a thing that I should. It's not a moment.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Fastball is outside. And that's down and away.
2 balls. 1 strike.
fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. That gets down for a hit, and that turns the lineup over.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Next to hit, Nick Maton. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Time called. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. He will score.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Throw to second, safe.
One and two.
In the dirt, blocked. Maton stands at second with no outs. Struck him out looking. And now it's Luis Robert.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that's way high. And that is ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The delivery to Robert. Fought off foul. In the dirt.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Santana. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Andrew Vaughn now.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Ramirez sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Sox get one on the RBI double. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bryce Wilson. He's been so good against lefties. Here's Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and Ramirez is set down. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. And takes low for ball one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. That's off the mark, 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. That one fouled off, 2-2. That one ripped. That's back. Stretches out and holds it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The Guardians go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tim Herron. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. On the ground to the left, Ramirez sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. So digging in, Matt Thaiss. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Trevor Stephan preparing to come on if needed. Smith getting cranked up as well. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The Guardians leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa.
For the White Sox. Number
Now
20.
this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one off the mark, and that's ball one. Aaron, in his second season, he throws a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Right through there for a strike. One and two now. That one almost got him. Step off throw to first. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. His second of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Josh Rojas. And a foul ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And it's 1-1. White Sox down a run. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Stays alive. And it's even up. That one missed. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, left side. Quan heads after it. Makes the grab. And there are two down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jacob.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tim Herron departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Trevor Steffen.
Number 37.
This is his third time out this year.
Steffen.
Stepping in, Jacob Amaya. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Wilson back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Wilson winds and deals. And that misses. Now 2-0. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Oh, look at the stop. Jumps, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth the challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Naylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming and had some serious bat speed to generate contact like that. And no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
And now Gabriel Arias. 1 at second. Back to first. And that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. To the right side. Over to first. That's out number 3. Leave one. And it remains a 4-3 game. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Nick Maton. This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now at the plate, Brooks Baldwin. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Emmanuel Clase, the league saves leader, up and throwing. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Now pitching for the
Cade
Guardians.
Smith is forced to the mound
Number
after the
36.
injury.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now here's the big center fielder Luis Robert. Strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a pair. It's 5-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. And now here is Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 3 in this one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 strike.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Throw on to Santana. And that is out number 2. Here's Mike Tauchman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
64.
8th. Number 64.
James.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now a chance for Will Brennan. Fastball for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Next pitch is downstairs. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a ball popped up. Vaughn. And there's one down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're high level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ramirez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Top of the zone for a called strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runner breaks for third. And a count 1-2. So the tying run at second. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Thomas over at second, one down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Santana can't hold up, and that's a strike. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. The tying run is 90 feet away. Gonna count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Junis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Miguel Vargas, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Breaking
Two
ball
balls,
misses
no
down
strike.
and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Inside just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swings and misses. Now 3-2. Out to short. Rocchio throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, catcher Corey Lee.
Here's Corey Lee. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis getting ready to go. Sewald also getting ready. That one down the line, and foul ball. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up. Arias nabs it, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Ripped to short. Gets it to first, and that is that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Penn Murphy.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan,
Number
more or less.
63.
Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Murphy.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Kyle Mansardi. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one called a strike, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
One-run game, bottom 9. And that skips in the dirt. Tapper back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. He's already homered in this game. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And there's a ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that's a strikeout looking. Now only one out remaining.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Freeman stands in here, takes ball one low. A one-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. This one smacked out to left center. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Trying to deliver as the hero. That misses. 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox strand the tying run on base to win it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.